Hello and welcome to another video from me, Wayne, on Only Fools and SAFC. So as you've just seen there on the screen, lost a legend of the game today. Trevor Francis sadly had a heart attack and died this morning at his apartment in Spain. Absolutely fantastic player. If you remember, some of the older fans amongst us, he was the first ever £1 million player. A fantastic achievement. He then went on to score the winning goal in the European Cup final for Nottingham Forest against Malmo. So a great achievement, fantastic player. I grew up watching him and scored some fantastic goals. So, rest in peace, Trevor. Another, massive loss to the game. Thoughts with your friends and family. But anyway, moving on. So just thought I'd jump on and do a roundup today of what's gone on from the club, some news on and off the pitch regarding season tickets and also some transfer news. So off the pitch, the club has communicated today that the season tickets will be sent out from Monday 31st of July from 10 o'clock. So keep an eye on your emails for that. They've also been asking via the site to make sure they've got the correct email address to send it to. So anybody who's waiting for season tickets, check that the club's got your right email address. I'm just getting a one through on me season ticket app or on my app, the ticketing app. It's got Ipswich, but there's no QR code on. I've also bought a ticket for the Mallorca game as well, which I haven't received that yet. So we'll just have to wait and see. Hopefully that'll come by the end of the week, and hopefully the season tickets will come out before the first game a week on Sunday. On the pitch, you'll have probably seen the transfer news today. Joe Anderson has gone to Shrewsbury Town on a season-long loan. Probably a good move for him. He's coming to the club at the back end of last season from Everton. He's settled in with us now. He's been with us for a good few months, and now I think the time is right for him to go and get some games at League One. Hopefully he'll have a good season at Shrewsbury. He can come back and then try to force his way into our team. I think we've got cover now at centre back, haven't we, with Triantis and Sealed. Ballard and also O9 can fit in there as well. So he probably was going to be limited to game time. So it's probably a good move for him. Best luck to the lad. Obviously we'll monitor that, how it goes through the season and how he gets on. Also as well, the big news as well, apparently Burnley are rumoured to have come back with another bid today, a fourth bid, rumoured to be £10 million plus a few £1 million add-ons. Now personally I just wish Burnley would piss off and leave us alone. They clearly want them, they're persistent, they keep on going. Now I know there's been rumours today that apparently he's aware of the interest and he wants to move to the Premier League. Now I don't believe that. I take all of these stories with a pinch of salt, especially with it being talk sport and all, or talk shite as I like to call them. Somebody just trying to be clever and got networks to write about. So it may be true they might have come back in for a fourth bid, but the bit about them wanting to be away, I don't buy. Especially when his agent came out the week and said he was happy at Sunderland, and certainly his demeanour and the way he's conducted himself in pre-season certainly isn't that of a player who wants to be away. So for me, I think it's all a load of bullshit. But on the flip side of that, if it is the case he does want to be away, then I wouldn't stop him. We only want players who want to play for the club, and if he wants to be away and the price is right, obviously, £10 million nowhere near what he's worth in this day and age. If Ellis Sims has gone to Coventry for £10 million, he's got to be worth 20 million, in today's prices. So I'm sorry, Burnley, but if you want them, you're going to have to up your game, up your price, and hopefully, Jack Clark wants to stay and wants to have a good season with us. So that's just the main bits of news. Little bits about Ross Stewart as well. Apparently, he wants to stay at the club, and this, not the other. But again, nothing concrete. But like I say, all these rumours and what we're seeing in these social media sites, I'm not going to read too much into until it's actually happened. Yes, we know Burnley want Jack Clark. They've made no secret of the fact, but we don't need these reporters adding to the stories and adding fuel to the fire about them wanting to be away when it's probably completely untrue. So that's just where we are with that one. And that's basically it, really. SAFC women have today signed a midfielder called Jenna Deer from Dijon. She's a young midfielder, looks good. Another good signing for the women. They've made some great signings this close season, so hopefully they're going to go on and have a good season in the championship. But that's it. Just a quick roundup, quick short and sweet one, just to keep us updated. If any more comes up, I'll jump on and do the same again. Let me know what your thoughts are on Joe Anderson going to Shrewsbury Town, and also Burnley coming in with a fourth bid. Let us know what you think. But don't forget, tomorrow night, SAFC Fan TV is back with the first live show of the season. It's a special pre-season one, looking at all things pre-season, where you might see a familiar face hosting the show. So keep an eye for that. But until the next one, or until tomorrow night when I see you on there, thanks for watching. Take it easy, stay safe, and we'll speak soon. Ta-ra.